Howdy, I'm Jeff Ponchik. I'm one of the founders of Mogul, and I'm going to walk you through the platform. The goal of Mogul is to help musicians and managers find every missing royalty across their entire catalog, across all rights types, in just under 5 minutes, and then help you to fix the issues. So a good place to start is the Sources tab. This is where you would link the companies or royalty dashboards that pay you. So in this scenario, I work with ASCAP, Empire Distribution, Centric for publishing admin, SoundExchange, United Masters, and another pub admin. So what I would do is I would add a company, and we've integrated hundreds of services, PROs, distributors, labels. Let's do, for instance, Sony Records. So if you basically give us your username and password to your Sony account, we will then log in, grab all the statement data, all of your catalog data, in some cases your contract data, and pull it all into Mogul and centralize it. If you're not comfortable giving us your username and password, you can always upload the files manually. Once we have that connection, if we look at, say, my ASCAP account, you can see all the raw domestic earnings, all the raw international, and the catalog data. We then pump it into a revenue dashboard, which helps you see how your royalties are performing across all different types of rights types. So if you want to say, just show me the publishing, right? We can say, great, I've made this much money from sync versus performance versus mechanicals. This company has paid me this much, ASCAP versus Centric. You can also very easily deep dive into a particular service. In this scenario, we can look at Centric. We can see my top DSPs, you name it. One fun thing that we do is catalog valuation. So we look at how old the catalog is, how consistent it is, and tell you how much the publishing and sound recording might be worth if you wanted to get an advance or sell. We go as far to even do valuations on a track by track and composition by composition basis and calculate decay rate. So this gives you a good sense of where the value of your catalog stands. Additionally, if you ever need to just export all your ISRC codes or your ISWCs, really simple to just export all of your catalog's metadata in one click. Now, the majority of where most folks are going to be spending their time is the Fix tab. So this is what makes you money. So we look at all of the data across all of your royalty sources, and we basically figure out what you haven't been paid out on. We put it into a to-do, in progress, and completed view. So I've got about 133 things that I need to fix. So if we go to, say, neighboring rights issues, let's fix this. Our system is saying, great, we're not seeing any featured artist share of neighboring rights royalties. So let's fix it. We grab the data from Spotify. You have to verify the track and release level artists on Spotify. And then we just ask you a couple questions like, is this you or not? And what's your percent of the featured artist share that you should be claiming? And then because there's a SoundExchange connected, we will then, if you submit this, we will log into your SoundExchange account and fix all the issues for you. So think of us as sort of like your personal admin cleanup service. Okay. And then let's say you release new music, right? You don't want to have to log into your pub admin and log into SoundExchange and log into the MLC, right? So very, very simple to just say, great, I released a new song. Let's add this to ASCAP and SoundExchange. I'll grab, you drop it in the Spotify track. Great, we found it. And you just input the info quite simply. Who are the other writers? What are your splits? Give us, are you the acting record label on the release? Are you a main artist on the track? And then, you just submit it. Just like working with a digital distributor, we will review it, and then we will basically just handle the registration, the claiming, and just make sure it's set up correctly in the various royalty portals that you work with. You can always also, let's see here. One sec. You can also always, if you want, do digital distribution, pub admin, and neighboring rights through Mogul if you'd like. It's 100-0 pass through. We do this as just a value add to make sure you're getting paid what you should be, but totally up to you. If you'd rather use us for distribution or admin or the existing companies you work with, all we care about is just making sure you get paid. That's it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to Jeff at usemogul.com. Hope you enjoyed what you saw, and look forward to helping you get paid. Have a good one.